This is the Neoliberal Around podcast. In Guyana has oil, and they're drilling for oil and so on. So the Guyanese ask the Americans to help them American companies to help them to drill for oil because they have the technology to do so. The Americans turned around and charged them 78% of the profits. Guyana only makes 12%. This is and that's what I talk about, how these post-industrial countries want to maintain their advantages on the backs of these smaller countries or global south countries or African or mixed black and brown countries. And then they turn around and say, we don't want them in the country. And they're dirty and so on and so forth. Absolutely ridiculous. I talk about that in Neoliberalism book 2 that's coming out soon. Welcome to a quick episode, or on a quick note. I'm Renaldo McKenzie of the Neoliberal podcast. I have said that the issue is not necessarily race. Race is a distraction to classism. What we have in the world is a group of elites who are connected. The elites in Russia, the elites in the UK, the elites in America, they're all connected. That is why when you ask about, what about America first? Or is it that Donald Trump can send 50 billion or billions of dollars to Argentina, to his friend in Argentina, his elitist friend? It's because they are connected. That's the group. They go to Scandinavia every year and plan about who to give money and how to operate the world. That's what Neoliberalism Book 2 is going to be about. It moves the conversation from race. I mean, we talk about race, but it's not just about race. It's also about classism. You wonder, why is it that Donald Trump is reneging on his America first? He should be quick to expand and to extend healthcare for the most vulnerable Americans. But he's not, okay? But yet still we think it's white people versus black people and so on and so forth. It's not white versus black. White versus black is a distraction. Is a convenient distraction to what the real issues are, which is class, where the elites, the wealthiest people are in cahoots, work together to make life what it is today. But we are thinking about race. I mean, look at what Russia is doing to Ukraine. Look what is going on in you see Bill. By the way, you see Bill Clinton in some of those Epstein pictures. You see Steve Bannon in some of those pictures. You know, the elites are working together, and so to put themselves ahead, to make sure they continue with their privileges and their power. That's coming out when I was at Georgetown. When I'm at Georgetown, I look at privilege, power, position, and status. And of course, this book, Neoliberal Globalization Reconsidered, Neo-Capitalism and the Death of Nation, speaks to some of these issues. Okay, so follow me, stay tuned to the book that's coming out. We are this close to releasing it. The publishers will release it shortly, probably by the end of the year. Renaldo McKenzie. My brother early this morning, and I said, and we were looking at the issue of when white people do stuff, certain white people, when they commit crime, it's a mental health. The reason for them committing the crime is mental health. They have a mental health issue. But when black and brown people do it, oh no, they are criminal. Black and brown people are naturally evil. Yes? Black and brown people, they're naturally evil, but white people aren't. There's a mental health issue. They have, we talk about that. But look what Donald Trump did on January 6th. Okay? I mean, he did whatever he did, it's okay, because he didn't really do it anyways. But if somebody, black or brown, did it, they would have been executed and assassinated, probably. Okay? We talk about what's going on in Haiti and Somalia. Look at what's going on in Haiti, where these people, instability is allowed to, they like the instability in Haiti, so that they can give so that certain people can have moratorium for 50 years to drill for minerals, to distract us. That's what's going on. Look what's happened in Palestine, between Israel and the Palestinians. It's okay for Israel to do injustice to the Palestinians, to the Arabs. Okay, they shouldn't retaliate or attack. But if Palestine or the Arabs were to do something to the Israelis, that's a problem, and they start a war. over and over again, there has been injustices being meted out to these Palestinians, to these Arab people in Palestine, and to the Palestinians. And it's okay. It's an accident. When Netanyahu bomb up these people, he said, "Oh, it's an accident," but Palestinians should not retaliate or respond. But when but if if Palestinians were to do it, or Hamas, what happens? Oh, they respond with a war. This is absolutely ridiculous. No, that's fine. Hi, everyone. I'm Renaldo McKenzie, the author of Neoliberalism, Globalization, Income Inequality, Poverty, and Resistance. And I'm here in Philadelphia. Amazing librarian who is from New Jersey, but she's here in Philadelphia, and she's getting a copy of my book. And I'm going to give her a copy of the book. Thank you for purchasing the copy. And just so you know, you're a librarian. The neoliberal corporation is always serving the world today to solve tomorrow's challenges by making popular what was the monopoly. Visit our new store page, Shoptown, at store.theneoliberal.com.